Welcome everyone, this is the VG Pierce. I'll be coming at you with some Season 9 action from the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs. And we are going to continue round 2 coverage and into the quarterfinals. And already we see a few teams have already completed their matches. And it appears that the Chaos teams both are doing pretty well. Hello Dwarf of the Baser actually got a forfeiture win. And whenever we give out forfeits, it's 2-1. And also, the coach who does forfeit cannot be eligible to play in any of those future Champions Cups. And that's a bit unfortunate because Lucky Luck Luke, pretty good player. And then also, we are going to see the Knights of Good, Bretonnian team. And the reason why I'm not covering that game is because it was just a destruction. 4-0 against the Underworld team. And that's a bit unfortunate to see that. I like the Underworld team. I think my number 3 favorite team of all time. So, without further ado though, we're going to cover 3 of the final matches that are going to be complete in round 2. I'm going to start off with the Red Braves Dwarfs taking on Les Romantiques of the Necromantic team of Le Marseille. And we have not seen the Necromantic team play because they got a forfeit win from the Ogre team. So let's go ahead and check out the wily ways of the Necromantic team. Let's do that as we are getting into the replay. No spoilers here, guys. Actually, it appears that it is actually another forfeit. Unless I missed out on the replay, but I do believe that I did not. So another forfeit win. That's a little bit too bad, but it looks like it is going to be the Necromantic team taking the win there. So okay, I guess we're going to cover 2 games today. Alright, well, regardless. Alright, so Les Romantiques. I guess I should have covered that a bit better. But I didn't realize they didn't play. I knew that the Basers team wouldn't play against the Skaven team, but I didn't know that the Necromantic team wouldn't be playing against the Norse team. So, a little bit unfortunate. Oh well. Well, let's go ahead and move on. Then the Necromantic team will face off against the Bretonnian team after he's getting a whole bunch of crushing wins there, and that's unfortunate. Barfest also will not be able to eligible to be joining any future cups. Alright, well then, we're gonna take the Undead team here, taking on Crucifer's team, the Chaos Dwarf team of Owl Watch. So let's go ahead and jump into that one. Let us do that as I try to get to the game. And I'm pretty sure these guys play. There we go. And that's a nice score there. All right. So, Crucifer's Chaos Dwarf team taking on the Undead team. We're gonna see who's gonna get the better of it right now. And of course, in my preliminary prediction, I did say that I liked Crucifer's Chaos Dwarf team because the last time we had seen Crucifer's Chaos Dwarf team, he was on his way to the championship match and probably going to win it, but then bamboozled. But yes, Crucifer's Chaos Dwarf team, Owl Watch, be facing off against Undead team of Coach Thessa, Horde d'Asrak. I hope I said that correctly. Looks like we are going to see a Goblin star player. That's right, Big Grin. This is for a mature audience because fuck that. We need cursings. And plus, you know, this is about blood and stuff, death and injury. We don't want to be offending the people who don't want to be offended. Alright, so it appears on the coin flip, we're going to see Crucifer's team, Owl Watch, he's going to be opting to receive the match ball, and he is going to be underway. So let's take a look at the skills real quick, and it appears that the Undead team said, I'm going to put all my guys in the front line so that it'll make VG's job a little bit more difficult in trying to cover the skills. But nonetheless, we're going to do it. The white here with the tackle and the guard ability. This one here with the block, sidestep with the guard ability with the ghoul, and then another ghoul here with strip ball, tackle, wrestle, a huge ball hawk there, and then a mummy with the guard and also the block ability, and he is going to have that stand firm goblin. Oh yes, it is going to be hack and slash or just hack here. And the block zombie, and also the ghoul with +1 agility, sure hand, sidestep. Another ghoul with sidestep with the block ability, and then another white with block and guard, and then the final mummy with the block and also the guard ability. So pretty good stuff here. Not one but two of the mummies with that block ability. Skeleton on the sideline with the kick, so he's probably going to be coming in for this kickoff. Oh, well, thank you very much, Big Grin. Thank you. Hopefully the viewers will be coming in pretty soon. But we'll see. I only got, what, 2 games to cover today, unfortunately. We had 2 resignations, 2 forfeitures before anything has started, and that's a bit unfortunate. 2 resignations? We had 3 overall in this cup. So, I guess they found out that money isn't on the line. They were like, you know what, why give myself the heartache? But because they forfeit, that will mean that they are ineligible to be playing in future cups. So, that's too bad. I can't believe it. Can't believe it either. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the Chaos Dwarf team though. Crucifer, he's got break tackle, and also the blodge ability, and even the tackle, and also the mighty blow on that bull centaur. And this bull centaur also with break tackle and the block ability. And I really liked how in the last bit we saw the Chaos Dwarf team really use those bull centaurs to full effect. Anytime you can get a chance to get into the backfield and put up a nice little screen in the backfield, he did it so that it will make the traffic a lot more difficult to kind of go through. But it does make the bull centaurs a little bit of a target themselves. But armor value 9, not too much to worry about, especially when you're facing off against a team that does not necessarily come with that claw ability. But who does come with claw, it is going to be this Chaos Dwarf team. Yes, he's got the mighty blow, stand firm, and the guard ability. Guard for all of the Chaos Dwarves, and then claw for this one, mighty blow piling on. This one here also claw, mighty blow piling on with stand firm. Just so annoying. Dauntless up in the front line as well with the claw piling on, and the mighty blow ability with the guard ability, and then the more dauntless stand firm and the mighty blows. I mean, just a crushing front line. And then the hobgoblins, not really much skills on them, but who cares about those guys, because they're going to be doing the fouls. And also the kicks here, and then the ball handling, +1 strength with the fend. Sure hands for that hobgoblin, and then wrestle with the dirty player, and we are underway. So much DP foul bait. You're right about that, Scone. Perfect defense, and we're going to see the Undead team just get out of harm's way as best as he can. And there he goes. He's going to put the mummies there on the right side. A little bit interesting that he's going to put the mummies up front, because claw will mean that they are going to be absolutely wrecked in the front line. But I guess he didn't want to give them too easy of a time in trying to take them down. But still, he's going to be putting them against the players there without too much trouble. But still, he's got claw, mighty blow here with dauntless as well, so could actually get down some of these mummies and really hurt them. Ball's going to come out, and it's actually going to be pinned on the sideline, and we're going to see if the hobgoblin's going to make that pickup. No, he's just going to go mark it for now, and he'll leave the picking ups in the next bits. And here comes the bashes. First off here, he's going to get that hit on the zombies. He's going to get his guard guy in there, and now suddenly he's got a 2-die block. And, ooh, got a skull there, but luckily he does have plenty of rerolls there. Where's the national anthem? The Nats Hooligan Division got national anthems, does it? You mean that starting thing that you usually put up? Oh man, I don't got none of that. But still, the Chaos Dwarf team, they're gonna be singing to their own tunes as they wreck these whites, and it is gonna be injury. Hopefully, regeneration is gonna be holding true, but unfortunately, it's not going to. So white is gonna go down, and it is gonna be one of the more key pieces here. It's a big one there, and the guard with that, man, it's not going to be a long-term injury, but that will reduce the chances here for this Undead team. And that's how the Chaos Dwarfs rolls. Really want to get those injuries, whittle them down, and then get some get the win there and get the injuries out. Hey, what's going on, Bruce? No, you my man. We're here. We're ready. And we're gonna have a couple of extra games here afterwards, so don't you walk away afterwards. So we're just starting off, and it is gonna be Crucifer's team taking on Thessa's team, the Undead team. So we're gonna see if the Chaos Dwarf team will be moving on. And I hope they do, because man, they just got robbed. But still, ooh, he's got to get past this goblin. Gonna get the injury there with the claw and the mighty blow with the piling on, and he's gonna allow that Chaos Dwarf to get injured. So look at that. Gonna let that one go through. Just a badly injured, no long-term effect. So gonna let that one out. I guess it's because the white of the Undead team was already going to be injured, so not a huge deal. Gonna let him equalize there. And ooh, man, I guess Chaos Dwarves, right? You just need at least 5, right? I mean, 6 is just a luxury at this point, right? But the Goblin star player hack, he is paying off right there. And he needs to do more of that, because if he wants to do well, he needs this player to break more armor values and also get more injuries on top of that. So we'll see if he's going to be able to have more future success. Hopefully the sure hands pickup will be good, because if he flubs it out of bounds, this could be all but over. Ooh, almost got 1 and 9 there, but won't be denied. Sure hands pickup, and it is going to be the Undead turns team to romper up the Chaos Dwarf team. At first, we're going to see a bunch of the guys going back and forth there in the front lines. Take away some of the default skills there, and hopefully get a little bit of a better sight there, and hopefully be able to get to the injuries. This is what the Undead team needs to do, right? If the Chaos Dwarves team themselves get injured, then it could actually be going the other way quite easily. The Undead team. Ooh, there's an armor value breaking just by a simple Ghoul, and so luckily just gonna be a stun. And the right side, they need to get these hits out, and ooh, this Bull Centaur with the dodge, and he's gonna push him away. And he now at this point needs to get the hit here on this Chaos Dwarf blocker, I believe. There you go, stand firm, and that will help out in the front line, because otherwise this right side would have just gotten hammered. And here comes more hits done by this Goblin. Oh, I forgot to check out the inducements. More injuries there. Chaos Dwarf team quite possibly can't take too much more, but not going to use the APO there. We'll have to use the bribe here. Crucifer holding on fast to that apothecary, and Thessa has all kinds of bribage action. He's like, I'm putting all my eggs in one basket of the star player, and it's working out well. Not going to actually go for a wizard or anything. Just gonna go for loads of bribes, and Chaos Dwarf team has seen enough. He's just gonna go ahead and get the blitz down on the Goblin star player and hopefully get him out, but just gonna be a stun right there. But that will mean he's gonna be out for at least a couple of turns, and hopefully seen the last of his madness. But man, the Goblin star player working out quite well. 2 injuries there. Chaos Dwarf team still holding on fast to the apothecary, but that will mean that this offensive try is going to be a little bit more difficult, and the Undead team actually should be doing 1, 2, boom, 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 right down the line, and taking down some of this Chaos Dwarf front line, and might actually be able to get something on the ball carrier, maybe. Let's see here. Yeah, he might actually get something here. He get the 1-die block here on this Bull Centaur, and then get him out the way, and then might actually have a 2 red die. But I don't see any wrestle or anything like that, so 1-person blitz isn't good enough there. I guess luckily the school does have the Hobgoblin has the +1 in strength, so don't have to worry about too much. But we'll see here. Looks like he's gonna blitz, 1-die block. We'll get the push, and it appears that he's just gonna go for a surround. And unfortunately, it doesn't get him down, but it will mean that he will be able to get his guy into the backfield and move some guys here to hopefully stopper him up. There we go, and surround up that ball carrier. Oh yes, he's feeling the pinch now. Undead team has a chance here at the ball. If the Chaos Dwarf team's unable to recover. It might be all but over, but luckily Bull Centaurs does have the break tackle, so we'll be breaking free and we'll get the blitz down. It's gonna hit the sidestepper. It's gonna be a tackle Bull Centaur, but just gonna be a push. Not gonna be enough right there, but it will give a small little dodge area here to go through. But it looks like Hobgoblin, he will not be daunted. He'll just stay in range as he gets the defender down die. Luckily he got that actually, because man, the defender down die and the defender stumbles and the both down die is not good enough. Only could rely on the defender down die. Does get it there and also gets the undervalue break. Stuns him here. And now this will be an okay spot here. Again, Undead team won't have a really good blitz here. 2 strength on that Hobgoblin makes everything a whole lot more difficult to get to that ball carrier and get down that ball. So luckily, nothing there. Might get more injuries. Yes, he does get more injuries here. But not from the Goblin. It's going to be from a simple ghoul with no mighty blow or any of the business. No chainsaws. So the final hit there will push the Apothecary. Could not stand to be down a 3rd Chaos Dwarf. And man, if you told me that the Undead team would be breaking armor over the Chaos Dwarf team before this match, I'd have told you that you're crazy. That there's no way. And here comes the blitz with the foul. Oh, actually, it's going to just be a foul, not a blitz. And it's going to be a hit there and a chainsaw. Thank you so much for that cheer. Really appreciate that, Samba Pate. Oh, I really, really appreciate that. We're going to see some more hits here. And we're going to see more armor value breaks, more injuries. Chaos Dwarf blocker, he goes down. This cannot be how Crucifer goes out of the tournament. Undead team is wrecking face. I just don't know what to say about this. Ghoul's going to reposition himself, going to just continue to touch up the ball carrier, make it uncomfortable for him, and force out these 2-die blocks. Just turned 5, plenty of time, but luckily defender down die again. Looking so good here and so hot. Oh, thank you so much for that follow there, Commander Slacker. Really appreciate that. And here's the Bull Centaur. We'll be able to get this blitz out and try to pave the way. He needs something here. Undead team actually might have a 1-die block here. Yes, I think so. Actually, yes, he's going to have a 1-die block on the ball carrier on the blitz if he doesn't maybe get a ghoul over the top. And might actually come with a 2-die block very soon. Oh, turnover there. He's getting knuffled at the worst moment, but just a 1-die block. What can you expect? It's going to be a skull. And now, Undead team, he's got a real shot now. He can just stand up a couple of the guys, and oh, look at that. White is actually in position, so it is going to be a 2-die block coming up, and it is going to be a defender down or defender stumbles. 2-die block, that's what, a 50% chance of coming true, and then with the reroll, about a 75% chance of coming true. I can't believe this. So good, so good. Here comes, he's just going to stand up his guys and simply get the 2 assists that's necessary. And, oh, he's not going to do it with the white. Let's just go ahead and do it with the strip ball, with the tackle, with the wrestle. So now both down dice is in play. He's going to get the wrestle. Ball's coming out. Great scatter here for, I guess, the Chaos Dwarf team. But I guess that's as good as it gets because he has at least one guy marking the ball. At least. Here comes another foul. The Goblin, he's not done yet. Bull Centaur, he went down. And we'll get the armor value break. Just going to be a stun there. No fouls being called, but plenty of bribes in hand. Oh no, Chaos Dwarf Crucifer, he's in trouble. Big time troubles. Down 2 Chaos Dwarfs. And now no more Apothecary. And the way that the Undead team is breaking armor with almost great ease, he has to watch out. Oh man, I did see the humping. Bruce, I did see the humpage. Chaos Dwarf though, ooh, gonna get that hit and he'll get another injury. That's the other white. Oh no, and I believe the regeneration. He is going to fail it. And boy, oh boy, if those regenerations would have been succeeded, what a difference that might have made in the future rounds. But it is what it is right now. And with that, the Chaos Dwarves will have a bit equalized with the injuries. But with just 2 more turns left, can this Chaos Dwarf team actually make the touchdown by the end of his possession half? I don't know. I don't think so. Here's the skeleton coming up. And, oh, 2-die block there. Not going to be good enough. And he's going to try yet again. 2-die block yet again. And with that fend, we'll push him into the ball. And he's really hoping to keep the ghouls free so that he can maybe get to that ball afterwards. And great scatters. And finally, it's going to fall in right in front of the Chaos Dwarf blocker. Again, a okay-ish spot here for the Chaos Dwarf team. But not going to be good enough, I don't think. And we're going to probably see more fouls here caused on this Bull Centaur to get him out. He doesn't even need to go anywhere. And the chainsaw trying to get a nice big piece of flank steak right there. Oh, yes. And another bribe will be accepted. He's getting rich there on the sideline. Bull Centaur, he's seen enough. He needs to get this hit here and try to get to that ball. Undead team, he's got 2 more turns left. Chaos Dwarf team, he just needs to get the ball up and out of there. But with the ball carrier with the sure hands, he's a little bit out of position. I don't even think he can get there. So we'll see here. And he's going to get that hit tackle. It's just going to be a stun though. That's going to be good enough. Ooh, going to be a KO actually. Converts into a KO, and that's pretty good stuff. Hey, mighty blow. It's useful. And now the Bull Centaur, he'll get the blitz away. Actually, he'll just get off. He didn't want the other guy blitzed, so he's just going to go and mark up the ball, and he'll be fine with this. It appears that the Chaos Dwarf team is pretty much ceding his possession half touchdown just to make sure that the Undead team doesn't get it on his possession half, but damage already have been done. Undead team looking pretty good. It's going to stop this Chaos Dwarf team from scoring on his possession half. There's absolutely no way now that this Chaos Dwarf team can actually make this touchdown. So the Undead team really just wants to try to get to the ball. Luckily, anyone that's in range here, base to base, he does have stand firm on him, so he's not going to be able to push him into the ball. There we go. But Goblin star player, he's just cutting up the Hobgoblin. KO. 2 injuries and a KO. You asked me if this star player is worth it. It is absolutely star player horrific. Oh, Sergeant Naji, you seen this one live? Well, it is absolutely insane so far. Chaos Dwarves are really feeling the pinch here. 2 injuries and a KO now. Meanwhile, the Undead team down both of their whites. But man, do they really need them? They actually might, because next bit will be their offensive series, and we would like to have their big hitters on the line if possible. They both had guard. And oh, another injury. And it's going to be on the Hobgoblin. And it's going to be the main ball carrier even. And so, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. No more ball carrier for this Chaos Dwarf team. I guess anyways, the possession half is done. But still, Mummy, he's getting into the action. Ghouls, Goblins, everybody's getting injuries. And that's yet another injury for this Chaos Dwarf team. This is a nightmare here. This is one in which you just don't want. He's going to be able to get this Hobgoblin onto that ball. Defender stumbles. That's good enough. Walk in there. Hopefully the scatter goes well. And that could be good enough. He's got to dodge away. But he's got +1 in agility. Oh, but the 3+ pickup wasn't good enough. Oh, he just failed it, and boy, the ghoul, if he would have picked that up, he would have easily been handed off to the other ghoul with another 3+ try, and then he would have walked in there for the touchdown. He probably would have to do 1 or 2 go for it rolls, but the Undead team does have a real shot at winning this ball game. His possession half coming up, and this could be it. Goblin, though, he's got 1 more bribe, and there you go. He's going to keep his Goblin star player in. Oh, that is tremendous. He actually needed that. He could not have any of those ones coming through, but he will be able to keep the Goblin star player on, and he has been doing tremendous work. Not only is the Undead team just getting the injuries when counted, but now he will completely keep his guy in there. And also, look how little this Chaos Dwarf team is whittled down to. You just don't see this every day on this Chaos Dwarf team. What? 7 players here fielded as the KO'd Chaos Dwarf continues to stay out. 3 injuries. Nice weather, but boy, oh boy, Undead team, he's got a shot. And it is going to be 7 Chaos Dwarves against 9 of the Undead team, and really, if it wasn't for those whites being injured, I wonder how much more of a difference that would have made. KO continues to stay out here, and it's going to be on the wrestle and the strip ball. Ghoul there, and that's a little bit unfortunate. But still, it is 9-on-7. Undead team does have a numbers advantage, but just one injury or even two, and that's all that's necessary. Back-to-back one fails, and well, that actually might open the door here. Chaos Dwarf team now. Bull Centaurs, he's got break tackle, so he can actually just jump away here, maybe get a blitz off, and it's going to be the tackle Bull Centaur as well, so could actually get a blitz off on perhaps the +1 in agility with sure hands, get him away from the ball. This could be a big one there. Good dodge away. Yes. No, he's just going to go ahead and touch it up. Tackle player. He's going to stay in the backfield and touch up that ball. Going to make it extremely uncomfortable for this ball pickup. No, the blitz is going to be on the star player. No more bribes left as well. And there we go. Going to get the KO. Bull Centaur. Chaos Dwarfs. Crucifer taking time out. He says, enough of this business. I've had enough. And actually with that blitz, we'll be able to just put the pinch here on this Undead front line, as you can see. And, oh man, that ball pickup failed. Just absolutely hemmed in the Undead team. He did not get his initial hits out. And unfortunately, he's just going to have to get out of harm's way somehow, some way. Undead team actually is getting a little bit nuffled there. But, oh, here goes another injury. We talk about nuffling. Let's just talk about these injuries. Another armor value break, and it is going to be a -1 in armor value. And that Chaos Dwarf team, that's a second game injury as well. That's an MNG for the next bit. So if somehow Crucifer pulls it out, then maybe, just maybe, it might be a little bit easier for whoever's going to play him next, because he will be missing one of those dangerous Chaos Dwarf blockers in the front line. Oh no, here we go. 2-die block, and I believe that he will have to continue to leave this door open for this Bull Centaur to get the blitz. Gonna be a 2-die block, but only a defender stumbles, or actually a defender down die, because this guy's gonna be the one without the tackle. But oh yes, Hobgoblin. He's gonna be like, hey, don't worry, Chaos Dwarves. Just get on my shoulders as I carry you to the promised land, I guess. Regeneration, he's going to finally pass one of those puppies. And the Chaos Dwarf, he's going to get his Bull Centaurs in front of this cage. And should be able to get 2-die block here. And absolutely have a good shot here. 2-die block. If it doesn't come up good, we should see a reroll. Yes, we do. More pushes on the die. It's going to be a sidestep. And he's just going to stay right there. Just right there. That's right, by side center. It is the VGP, and it's really because I took the day off, the day of work, after my raucous weekend, after my birthday weekend. So was able to recuperate after yesterday, and then now I'm putting up these Blood Bowl games. So we're gonna see some more action here afterwards. So don't you guys go away. More Blood Bowl action for the Champions Cup ladder, soon to be seen. And he will be able to take down the Bull Centaur and walk away, but won't be able to comfortably get into a safe spot. As you can see, Undead team, just not enough players now on the pitch himself after a couple of injuries. Dodge is going to be missed, and he's going to use the reroll there. Yes, he won't get 1 of 9 there, and he absolutely needed to put that Ghoul over the top so that the break tackle won't be as easy. And Crucifer, not the one to make any tremendous risk, not especially in his early bits. He's just going to stand up the Bull Centaur, and he might actually still continue to get a blitz here, but no, he wants to get down this Ghoul, and does. Defender stumbles. That's good enough because he's got that tackle ability, and he will get the KO. So another armor value break just in the nick of time. Undead team might actually be forced to just run this ball now. Undead team is absolutely getting wheeled down on his offensive try, and a little bit unfortunate. Undead team just could not go down in numbers, and at this point is going to be down, and he's just going to have to go potato at some point. Undead team, he needs to clear the way, and unfortunately Mummy won't be able to step through that hit and won't be able to get an assist, so one die block won't be the thing. So he's going to get a blitz along the left side and hit down the Hobgoblin. He's got no skills, so easily he's going to take him down and sit behind the line for the time being. And he's going to look to go to the left side. Might actually think about putting a half cage maybe. Actually, no side cages because the break tackle Bull Centaur can easily jump in there. But then again, he's got sidestep, so I guess not a big deal, but still. You don't want to fumble that ball out of bounds if you can help it, but it will leave an absolute blitz here. More pushes on the die. That's not good enough, so reroll will be coming out, and finally, defender down die. That's going to be good, and ooh, great scatter here for this Chaos Dwarf team. But will he be able to follow up? Bull Centaur, he's in range after a few go-for rolls, I think. No, he's not in range, but he will be able to maybe mark it up after the 3 go-for rolls. Ooh, had to use the sure feet there, and that's good enough. Chaos Dwarf team absolutely not leaving anything to chance. Not going to take that final step after failing that sure feet. And well, actually not failing it, but failing the go-for roll and then getting the sure feet. And then now, Undead team has to pick this up. More than likely against attack zone, so here comes a 4+. And I don't know if he wants to do it with sure hands, but I guess he should. It will have to be a dodge away, 3+, and then a 4+ pickup. And he's just going to go mark it up first with that ghoul. Did get the reroll there. Actually going to get the blitz here. Yeah, that's actually a better move. He doesn't have any side steps here, so he will be able to push him away and get that ball pickup. So 3+ pickup. Actually 2+ because he's got the +1 in agility. So he will be able to get that ball pickup. And he's going to continue to get harassed here by the Bull Centaurs. Again, such a nice thing. Bull Centaurs, you pretty much get them nice and leveled up, as you can see here from Crucifer, and get the tackle, get that mighty blow, get the dodge if you can help it, and we'll get the blitz off, we'll get the defender down die, sidestep, will he be spared from the injury? Yes, he will. Ball is going to fall out and get to the sideline. Bull Centaur, he's going to attempt to pick up, why not, and get the 6 on that pickup, 4+ pickup, and it is going to be the Undead team who's in trouble now. Uh-oh, Crucifer, could it be what he needs right here? Undead team frees up the Mummy after that 1 hit, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough. Needs to get another hit here. 2 die block coming up. 1 die block coming up. And yes, Mummy, he's going to just pounce on him. Bull Centaur, he's going to get blitzed. Defender stumbles. Oh yes, this is the one without the dodge, so he's going to be able to touch him up once again, but I don't know if that's good enough here. Ghoul's going to stay in the backfield, but don't forget, break tackle from this Bull Centaur. He can just jump away. Oh no, wrestle from that Hobgoblin is going to spare him from getting 1 die hit there. But I do believe Bull Centaur, he's going to just be able to just bound away like a deer. And and he's just going to go around the right side. And then after that, he's going to absolutely get out of trouble. And he's going to do those go-for rolls to even get himself out of greater troubles. Oh no, and the Bull Centaur, I believe he's off to the races. Not too many guys that can catch him. And he's got that 4 strength, so even if the ghoul catches up to him, that may not be enough. Blitz, will get the stun. And here comes the screen being erected there, making it way more uncomfortable. Break tackle. He's going to get out of trouble and make it to where it is absolutely lights out. Bull Centaurs, he's got 2 more turns left, but oh man, indeed. At this point, I believe only Nuffle now can save the Undead team. Only Nuffle now can save the Undead team, and that's not saving the Undead team there. Go for it roll is going to fail, and 1 last reroll. I cannot believe my eyes. Undead team had a real shot at winning the game, but unfortunately, the regeneration rolls weren't good for the Whites. If this game would be a whole lot different, the Whites would have stayed in there. And way too many KOs here on his possession half. Oh, and the Bull Centaurs, he's just going to run through. He can't waste any time. He failed 1 of the go-for rolls, but he did get the sure feet. Does not get 1 in 36 there, and he's still in range here of this touchdown. Doesn't need to do any more go-for rolls, but he needs to get some support here for his Bull Centaur, and that should be good enough. Unfortunately, the wrestle, the strip ball, man, he's not in. That KO, an absolute game breaker. what a difference he would have made if he was still on the pitch. More armor value breaks, but it's just going to be on the back line, and I think the Undead team is going to cede everything. I think it just needs to get his guy over there, 4+ dodge, maybe? Okay, yes. Maybe get a 2-die block, or is he content with a 1-die block? I think at this point, you just do the 1-die block, and then you maybe push him into the other guy, and he can maybe get something. Defender down die! Oh, what a way! What a way! Defender down die! And the catch, it's gonna fail, but that's alright. He's got the pickup roll. He gets it with the 2+ pickup. And with that blitz, he's got a shot now at actually holding serve. This should go into overtime, barring anything. Bull Centaur, he's gonna get the blitz. And the sure feet fail, but that's okay. He's got the blitz anyway. Defender stumbles. That is gonna be just what he needed, just what the doctor ordered. But he's gonna have to make the pickup with the Hobgoblin, then hand it off against the tackle zone. But he's not gonna make the dodge. One more reroll left. 67%, and he's gonna get 1-9 there. That will end it. That, my friends, will end it. We are going to overtime after a scoreless game. Who's gonna get the better of it though? Both sides. Look at this. Chaos Dwarf is just absolutely getting so many injuries on him. Whites are going to continue to stay out, and it's just going to be... Oh, the Goblin's going to come back in, and he's going to see himself get... he's going to see himself get out afterwards. But man, the coin flip, and oh yes, he's going to get sent off. So the wrong guy comes back KO'd for him, and what is this? 2 times coin flip here? But I guess the foul was supposed, or the ejection was supposed to happen first, and then the flip, the coin flip there, and it is, ooh, Undead team, he's gonna get the absolute favor, but with everybody KO'd, continuing to stay KO'd for the Undead team. In fact, that was the only person who could not, it didn't matter if he passed or failed, but oh man. So he's out 5 people, Chaos Dwarf team is out 5 people. This is just, what is it? Numeric non-advantage? Oh man, 7 on 7. I do believe my count is correct. Yes, it is 7 on 7. Back to square one. I guess it's as it should be. But with the ball in the hands of the Undead team, he has a real shot at winning this game yet again. He just needs to prove it. He's got the +1 in agility, man. With the sure hands. I don't think he's gonna flub it twice in a row or anything like that. 1 in 36. That's what got him into this mess in the first place. Getting 1 in 36 there early in the second half, but this should be okay. Nuffle giveth and Nuffle taketh. Again, this is the reason why we play Blood Bowl and even watch it. You just never know. Each game just so much more different than the last. I know a lot of people complain about the dice, especially the newer players, but I mean, that's just, when you even watch real American football being played, it's just like, you think the players got it, and then they just kind of screw up on you, and then all you can do is just kick and moan and scream, like, oh, all you had to do was just field the ball. And it's the same kind of deal here. It's just, you can coach as well as you possibly can, and that's why there's such a separation whenever we talk about Blood Bowl. The players, when we talk about Blood Bowl players, we're talking about the figures on the pitch, but we talk about the coaches, and we're actually talking about the guys guiding them. And that's the way you gotta think about it when you're playing Blood Bowl right there. It's just, you can be as solid and as strong as possible, but it's up to your players to execute, and just lots more times than not, they're gonna be flubbing it right there. Just not gonna be a nice day for you all the time. And the Bull Centaurs, luckily the Bull Centaurs are there, and they got break tackle, so it's going to be extraordinarily difficult for this Undead team to make it through, because the Bull Centaurs, it doesn't matter where you go with the ball, he'll be able to just follow you around with the 2 safeties here. And what are you going to do? I mean, again, it's just going to have to come down to a potato maneuver, I do believe. I mean, he's just going to have to just suck it up. There's no cage to be had. Maybe a half cage on the sideline, but again, yeah, sure, he's got sidestep, but Bull Centaurs just be able to jump in there and make it all hell to pay. Oh yes, I know. Yeah, and if they don't like it, yeah, you go play chess if you don't like the RNG in this game, right? I mean that's why you play this game. You don't like the RNG, you gotta play chess, and all you can do is blame yourself. Yeah, and that's why a lot of people give the analogy. Oh yeah, it's like playing chess. I don't know. This game is far from chess. I guess the only thing you can say that is the same is that it's turn-based, and I think that's about it. I mean, I guess there are some things that kind of comes through. You gotta control the center, and you know. I mean, even then, you don't even need to control the center. That's cool. There's no real good analogy here between chess and Blood Bowl. Here's the blitz here. We'll be able to get the defender stumbles. We'll be able to take him down as well, and I should get right behind his two guys there. And there we go. He's going to be touching up this Chaos Dwarf blocker. I don't know if I like that. But nonetheless, he is right there. And should get a blitz off in the least. But looks like Crucifer going to continue to stay solid. Just going to get that blitz off and get the blitz away. And try to take down that zombie. And does. And we'll just sit back. Again, I mean, like I said before, I mean, at this point, the Chaos Dwarf team just kind of has to wait for the Undead team to just go potato, and then after that, pounce on him. I mean, he cannot. The Undead team cannot hope for any real safe spot. He just has to kind of do it at this point, I believe. I just don't see any other way of converting this. Well, that's one way to do it there. More armor value breaks and a death injury on a Chaos Dwarf blocker. What a vital piece it is. And oh, Undead team, he's going to get a zombie out of it. And what a great time for that to happen. And I guess that's one way to win. Get the numbers advantage back squarely on your shoulders. And then after that, just take advantage. So that might actually be a good play. Here's the blitz on the armor value 7. So after seeing that, might feel a bit more, what's the word? Confident? Some confidence? Yeah, again, I mean, he's just, I guess, maybe get, I don't know, he's getting the dodge. Yes, he needs to dodge there, and he should be able to square away the left side here after doing a couple of go for rolls. Yes, and he's going to try to just make it to where he is going to have to do the break tackle, and he does. Gets the break tackle, goes over the top, and still gets the 3 go for rolls. He's still in range. Defender stumbles. He's still in range, ladies and gentlemen, but with this hit here, the ball scatter needs to be in a good spot, and it is in a good spot. He just needs to get down. The zombie does get the 2-die block coming up, and oh, there's nobody really to pick this ball up. I guess maybe this Hobgoblin will make a try for it, but maybe not. Let's look at that. Undead team. He just needs to get the blitz here on this Bull Centaur with the Mummy. That's a 2-die blitz coming up. Should be able to free him. Ghoul should be able to pick this ball up, and if he does get the Bull Centaur down, it'll be a lot easier to just move past him, but he does not get him down. Oh no, he needed to get at least a push or something. Both down dice. Oh, what a huge one. So he's going to have to do some awful dodges? No, he's not going to do any dodges. He's going to be content with the Mummy staying in range. Skeleton, he's going to cut off any assists here done. And so here's the blitz, and going to blitz away the sidestepper. And he does get the defender down die. Oh, what a big hit. Coming up, injury. This is just going back and forth. I just don't know who's going to win anymore. Will this go into overtime kicks? It might. Bull Centaur, he's trying to get there as well. He's just gonna get through. He's just gonna hit through and touch up this Mummy. Hobgoblin should dodge away, yes. And mark this ball. No, he's gonna go for the ball pickup, and he gets the ball pickup. He's got the 4+ with the 3+ dodge. Oh my gosh! Undead team looking so good, but just getting knuckled at the right moments, and the both down die. He just needed to get the push. He just needed to get his ghoul in there to get that ball pickup, but in the end decided to just mark it up. And we are at where we're at because of all of the madness. Defender stumbles. He's gonna get the blitz. We'll be able to go and touch up the ball carrier at the least, but I do believe after one blitz at the mummy, this hobgoblin, he's going to be away. He has to worry about this hobgoblin who's in range. One die block, that's not good enough. He's going to be pushing him a little bit closer to the touchdown area. We should actually soon see a handoff to the Bull Centaur eventually, because I don't think there's enough time for this hobgoblin to actually make it down the pitch, but we'll see if he's gonna do it. I don't know. I don't think he can do the handoff here against the tackle zone. So yeah, the hobgoblin's gonna have to go around, and he's gonna have to do a whole bunch of go for rolls by the end to get the touchdown. Or I mean, he might still hand it off, but at this point, Undead team had I think pretty much had the victory. Oh man, I think we're gonna have to see 3+ dodges on through. I do believe. Coming up, he's gonna have to go through tackle zones to get this blitz off. I'd do it. Okay, he's gonna go over top. No need for that. Get the 2+ dodges, and then get the 2+ go for rolls. He fails any of this stuff, it's GG. And oh, he gets the block here, but that's not good enough. More both down dice, and that's not good enough. Bull Centaur with tackle. He's in range to be able to wrench off the Blodge Ghoul. There we go. Get that blitz off. Hobgoblin. Only one man that stands in his way, and he's going to be able to get him down. And no injuries here, so he still needs to contend with them. So the Bull Centaur, he's just going to get in front of him as the ball carrier just makes it through. He's gonna have to do at least 1 or 2 go for rolls, and actually, he doesn't need to do any. Okay, so he's just gonna fail the. He's just gonna wait and see if he failed the go for roll in the next bit. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and he doesn't need to do the go for roll. Okay, well, that ends that, and the foul was gonna be trying to come out on the only man that can stop him now. So 3+ dodge, and it's no reroll because he's touching up against a tackle. Oh, actually, it's gonna be stunned. So nobody now can stop this hobgoblin now. Oh yes. Oh yes. Just enough. Just got that stun. And that's it. Undead team! Oh man. Just a thriller. Wow. This game here. Oh! Another death entry! Just when you think, oh, Undead team's like, you know what? I may have lost this game, but let's see if this Chaos Dwarf team can win the next one. It's gonna have not 1, but 2 death injuries there. Oh yes, Chaos Dwarf team absolutely paid for this win with blood. Thessa putting on the hurt. Just so many injuries. There's 2 death injuries on the Chaos Dwarf blocker, and then I believe I think a couple of them is going to be MNG for the next one. Wow. But Undead team wins it. Not every day that you see the defensive side of the ball in overtime win the match. But right then and there, what can you do? What can you do? Hobgoblin, he's going to take the MVP, but as you can see there, injuries has been brutal for both sides. Undead team, 86 blocks succeeded. That's really the difference there. 2 times more blocks than the Chaos Dwarf team, and Chaos Dwarfs were absolutely put on their back foot just about the majority of the game. Somehow, some way, Crucifer pulls it out just by the hair of his chinny chin chin. And as you see there, Chainsaw Massacre. You actually want to fail the chainsaw rolls, but here he succeeds them. Not a good statistic to have. 5 chainsaws were succeeded, and what was that? 2 injuries, 2 or 3 injuries caused by hack and slash, and a KO. Talk about some work. That's it right there. I see there from the brackets, it's just about filled up. I'm gonna see one more game. But man, Crucifer wins a thriller. Undead team almost makes it to where I was incorrect on my pick. Unfortunately, with a pair of forfeits in the second round. We're not going to have too much more Blood Bowl coverage, but we still have Big Papas in the house. The Nickel team taking on the Lizard Man team. Don't go away. Just in a moment, I'm going to go grab a drink real quick as I come back, and we're going to have more coverage of this Blood Bowl. Round 2 action. Oh man, what do you guys think of that one? Holy crap. You just don't see the Chaos Dwarf team just being absolutely hammered left and right. Whew. After this though, we're gonna have to do some more picks though. Already though, I have chosen Best of Luck Have Fun Chaos team to take out this Khemri team. And then after that, we're going to do the predictions in the next bit after this game is over. But yes, I'm going to go grab a drink because, man, that game got me absolutely parched. So I'll be right back.